In this video, we're going to be talking about Bandzoogle.com and why I use Bandzoogle.com as my main website host. Stick around until the end of the video for this tutorial. Hi there, my name is Eric. I'm a violinist. Thanks for coming across this channel. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications for when new videos come out. There are a lot of great things to like about Bandzoogle, and I'm going to show you in this tutorial what Bandzoogle is all about and why I like to use Bandzoogle as my main website host. So stick around. I'm going to share my screen right now.
Okay, so right over here, we're in the main Bandzoogle website. This is what it looks like when you go to bandzoogle.com. Um, you can build a stunning website in minutes. And as you can see down here, free 30-day trial, no credit card needed. So it's a really good opportunity to see if Bandzoogle's right for you. But in any case, this is what the main page looks like. You create an account, you log in, you try for free. Now we're going to go to what it looks like once you are logged in. So as you can see some of the site visitors. As of late, there haven't been many because I haven't been active on my website, but that'll all change hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And what's cool about Bandzoogle is that they're really striving to be a community. They have their Bandzoogle blog up to date on helping musicians make money online. So I think that's really cool. There's continuing to be active and just trying to create solutions for, trying to create solutions for musicians who are trying to earn money online. So over here to click on edit content up here. All right, so we're here on my main website. This is what it looks like from the editor's standpoint. I have a bunch of different pages here. And if I ever wanted to create another page, I'd click this page on the left here, and very easily I can add a page over here. And let's say, for instance, you are working on certain other pages, then you can continue working on them, but they don't have to be in the menu. They don't have to be in the menu necessarily. So you go onto pages, and all of this is here, and you can edit. You see this little pencil here. You can edit the contents of the page. So let's scroll down a little bit here. You could also create a mailing list through Bandzoogle, which is a really neat feature. I'll get to that in a moment. Here's my podcast, the Everyday Musician podcast, my blog, and then you could also have a Twitter feed. Back in the day, you could also include your Instagram feed, but I think due to privacy, like the new privacy notice, you're not allowed to use third-party apps to get the Instagram feed. At least this has been my experience. I wasn't able to add an Instagram feed after this privacy notice has been updated. So that's just something to kind of keep note if you're interested in doing an Instagram feed onto your website. You may or may not be able to do it. Maybe Bandzoogle will find a solution to this. As you can see here, I have my blog. And again, let's click on the blog here. And as you can see, I have a bunch of content that I posted. I try to post my content about 2 times a week for the blogs, and then that kind of is the same schedule for my YouTube videos. So let's open up a new post. And it's really easy to kind of add stuff. Let's just say this is my first time blog post. I know it's not the first time, but just for the sake of this video. You also have different options on how to create the blog. So you create your title, your heading, many different features, kind of like a Microsoft Word or Google Doc-esque kind of format here. You can add videos, you could add, divider lines, like table properties. You could also add HTML sources into the blog. Let's say if you want to have like an HTML player like SoundCloud or anything, you could add that into the blog. So that's kind of a neat feature. You have different categories for what the blog is, like what specific blog post for whichever category it is. And you might notice here that we have podcast, upload track, track from library. And the cool thing about Bandzoogle is that you could also do you can use this as your podcast host, which is really neat. And actually, no, hold on. I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna go to the podcast page because that's a separate web page. So as you can see here, I have about 50 episodes of the Everyday Musician podcast, and it kind of looks similar to what the blog post you saw earlier. And it pretty much works the same as a blog. You're able to edit it. You're able to upload a track. Let's say you've done a podcast episode. You can upload that podcast episode into the blog. And what you would do is you would just send the RSS feed into like Apple Podcasts or Apple Connects or Google Podcasts, Spotify, whatever it is. And that's a pretty cool feature. I use it all the time. And so that's another plus for using Bandzoogle. Another neat feature is that you can create an online store with Bandzoogle. And according to Bandzoogle's website, you can keep 100% of the purchases that are made on your website. Again, another cool feature. I have some merchandise here. Not a lot. Hopefully this will change in the next future. And you could also have subscriptions, which is also a really neat feature. Let's click on the subscriptions tab up here. And as you can see, I don't have much posted on, but anyways, you do have the option to manage your subscription content so that way you have more traffic into your website. And I think that's what's so great about Bandzoogle is that you're creating equity online, and you're also, you're creating a brand outside of the social media platforms. And I want to mention that in a website, you control the experience. With Instagram, with Facebook, you have to go with what Facebook is doing in terms of the branding and the privacy notices. Not with Bandzoogle. And that's what's really cool about just owning your own domain, owning your own website. So I hope this little quick tutorial helps you making a decision on how to get started with Bandzoogle, how to get the most out of Bandzoogle. Well, actually, before we end the video, I want to go to events to kind of show you what the events page looks like. And as of right now, during the COVID-19 crisis, I haven't had many performances as of late, but you can create performance schedules on Bandzoogle. Really easy to do. And if you have any more questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down on YouTube. And yeah, I hope you found this tutorial helpful. And if you have any questions, again, please leave a comment down below. And if you want to take a look at my website on how I built this website through Bandzoogle, just go to my website, ericmrugala.com. I'll leave a link down in the description. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.